This could be bad, guys. This could be really bad. Now, at this point, I almost go into my house, and then I realize, oh, that would be bad. I don't want him to get into my inner areas. And so then I let him out. So now he's stuck outside of that. Come on, 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 come on. Hey guys, and welcome back to episode 58 of Free-to-Play Solo. In the last episode, I told you guys that I was going to be done with all 8 steel plates by this episode so that we could be Bandit 2 together. And unfortunately, it's just such a long process, but there we go. Now we are just 2 hours and 40 minutes away from being able to take these out. I'm going to leave them in there so no one can steal them from me. And once we do that, we will be able to finish the last requirement for Bandit 2, which I hear is a really good solo class. I'm excited about trying that out on this character, but in the meantime, we're gonna just focus on some other things. I've got a lot of things planned this episode. Hopefully we'll be able to go to Odin's and open all 3 caches. I need to repair my instigator boots, and then I'm also gonna do a little bit of work on my stable, which I'm pretty excited about. I've been saving up for episodes and episodes and episodes to dedicate it to putting a ton of stuff into the stable, and so we're gonna finally do that in this one. So before we do that though, I'm gonna go to town, see what it's gonna cost me to repair my instigator boots. So before I go too much into this, I do want to show you I did get raided again. I was just kind of playing around, and I went over to this guy's house just because I knew it wasn't a bot, but I was curious. It kind of looks like a bot, but I knew it wasn't, and so I come over here and I'm looking at his house, just kind of bored, and I ask if anyone's there. He responds at some point. There he goes. He responds, but at the same time, someone else starts attacking me. So I'm like, oh crap, I got to get back home, and obviously it's never good when you're not home when they start attacking you. You have no clue what you're gonna show up to. So I get there and being attacked. So someone's breaking walls. I'm running around, finally see him. So I went the wrong way. I went this way, and I should not have gone that way because he was all the way over here. So he broke through 2 walls before I got there. Now, immediately you'll notice when you see this, he's got a level 3 class. So he is just out of my league, and he's a warrior. So I can't even play like a counter because, I've got my Berserk 2. And so I'm like, okay, I can't beat this guy. Oh, and he's got all level 3 gears, or all max gears. So I'm like, okay, I can't beat this guy in a 1v1. So I need to stall him, kind of like I did those 2 guys in the last episode. And so I'm trying to figure out what to do. Obviously, anytime you open doors, it kind of keeps people like, they know you're there. They're not as, eager to break walls. Anyway, so here we go. I'm going over here. He's trying to bait me out, and I had a feeling that might be the case. And so I go, and at this point, if he had bolaed me, he might have been able to kill me, but I don't know if he had bolas or what, but he was not able to get me out. Here, I'll play it at this point. So here we go. I can see him over there, and then he disappears. It looks like he spawned up, but he just hid, and so he didn't bola me. I think he might have hammers at this point. So he got stuck on my chest. So at this point, I'm like, I can't beat him in a fair fight. I have to figure out how to have a non-fair fight, which is hard with warrior versus warrior. It's not easy to get that type of advantage. Let's fast forward. Okay, so I'm looking around for him. There he is. He finds me. He throws a hammer. So yeah, he had a hammer. He got a hit on me, but honestly, that hammer wasn't enough. Okay, so he comes at me as a protector. That's when I realized, oh, actually, maybe I could win this fight. But I didn't have any of my potions. So I'm fighting him, and honestly, I'm losing. So here I apply my armor potion pretty much too late. I should have had it applied earlier, and then I could have been winning that fight. But oh well. I'm still learning. I apply my soup, my soups, which again, if I had applied those 3 and then attacked him as a protector, I probably would have won that fight. And that was my one chance, because here he switches over to his Berserk, and I can't beat a level 3 Berserk. Actually, so I guess maybe he's a level 2 protector. So that was my chance to win, and I screwed it up. And now it's a level 2 Berserk, me, versus a level 3 Berserk. And I'm just not going to win that fight in a fair fight. So here we do a dance, which I'm okay with the dance, because the dance, I have to kill. You guys can't see. Yeah, you can. Up here you can see we got 12 minutes that I'm trying to work with. So honestly, I don't know what I'm doing. I know I can't win the fight, so I'm not trying to initiate a fight. Okay, so this is when I change my tactic. I can't win, right? I can't win Berserk 3 versus Berserk 2 with less good gear, but maybe what I can do is I can use my range advantage to, just get in some cheap gear and use my defensive advantage to just pester the crap out of him and maybe get a kill if I'm really lucky. So that's what I'm doing here. I switch over. Let me skip through this. I skip over to all green gear, and some bolas. So basically a really cheap set, and I can go to sharpshooter 1. I don't even have a 2. And I don't know why I shot that arrow. That was kind of dumb. I needed to save that arrow for when things got weird, but basically I'm just trying to annoy him or get an advantage where I can just do damage, ruin his durability, and then I get hit by that stun hammer and I'm done. There's no recovering from that. But again, I didn't lose anything, so I'm like, okay, that's fine. Here we go again, trying to just annoy him, do the stupid arrow thing again, and so, yeah, I'm not going to kill him, but I am stalling time. I mean, we're down to 8 minutes and 45 seconds left, and as long as I'm annoying the crap out of him, it's going to be hard for him to, focus on raiding me. So that's really what I'm doing at this point. I'm just stalling him. So there we go. Ebola him. I'm just shooting him. Obviously, look, you can't even see his damage. I'm doing no damage whatsoever. And then I arrow slow him, but he uses a speed potion. Now at this point, I almost go into my house, and then I realize, oh, that would be bad. I don't want him to get into my inner areas. And so then I let him out. So now he's stuck outside of that. So he's further out than he was originally. And I'm gonna try to sneak past him here. I'm gonna use my arrow to stun him, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough time. If I had sharpshooter 2, or if I had shot him with more range, maybe it would have been a long enough stun. But so there we go. I look at his stuff a little bit more. He switched to bolas, and I guess he ran out of hammers. And I'm like, okay, I've got to be smarter. I can't just keep dying like this. Otherwise, I'm going to have a really long cooldown time. That cooldown time was 15 seconds. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to switch back to Berserk 2, and I'm going to go with a hammer, a stun hammer. Okay, so now I'm here. I have my Berserk 2. I've got a stun hammer. I've got throwing stun hammers and my Giant's hammer. And I'm thinking, how do I get an advantage on him? Trying to get him to throw, I don't know why I'm trying to get him to throw a hammer. I know he has bolas, but maybe. So at that point, he uses his armor push, and I'm like, great, I'm just going to let him wait that out for 15 seconds. You can hear me counting. And I don't know why I'm not using my armor potion. There we go. Wow, that took me a really long time. So then I want to fight him. Now I want to fight him. So then he realizes I don't want this fight. So he's a smart player, right? He knows that I'm going to win that fight, even as a Berserk 2. He doesn't want me to have my armor potion and Berserk up when he doesn't have any of those abilities. So we're back to the standoff again. He runs away if I have the advantage. I run away if he has the advantage. Now what I should have done here is actually just bolas would have actually been better for that. It would have allowed me to have a longer engagement with him. But as you're going to see, he's not going to let me get that upper hand again. Okay, we missed it at one point, but basically at one point I do my rage and armor and he does it too. So we're like, okay, this isn't gonna work. I can't beat him, right? Because I've got that class differential. The stun hammer for solo play would have been better than his glaive. Like if I had Berserk 3, then I could have beat him because I just really would have needed just like one stun. And it would have been a decently long fight with two warriors. So now I switch over and I start placing all these traps, right? I think, okay, this is how I'm going to get the upper hand. I'm trying to find a way to close the gap, right, between the Berserk 2 and the Berserk 3. And so this is my plan for it. So he switches over to a bow, which is an interesting tactic. Oh, I just got matched in a raid in this game. Well, let's finish this up. So basically, I bring him in, and he gets hit. I totally missed that hammer. That was a bad throw. And then he's like, I'm just not going to fight here. So we dance around for a long time, and basically at the very end, like I bring him in here. He doesn't even have any lockpicks. I bring him in here, and at the very end, he just comes, and we fight it out a little bit. And then he's like, bye, which makes sense. And then he's gone. So it was kind of a long, 14-minute stalemate. And then I'm sitting here with, I didn't lose anything except for the 2 walls that he, destroyed. So that was, 40 planks worth, not that big of a cost. And then I lost a couple almost broken green bows. So that was that. And now we're in another raid. Let's see. We just got matched. Let's see who we got matched with. And oh, by the way, the reason I'm in a warrior class is my son really likes this class. Okay, so we got matched with Ramiro from YouTube, who has a 2-person team. So that could be some trouble for us. And then Darkham and Zerifer. So I'm pretty sure these are real players, but I don't know. We will see. Let's go ahead and switch over to Berserk, just so that we're ready if that fight does come to us. All right, that's an almost broken set right there. Okay, I need to put my level. Oh, we're under attack. Crap. Okay, we got to put everything away. Actually, I'm gonna equip this for now, just to explore who's there and what they're doing. This could be bad, guys. This could be really bad. I was not ready. I guess I am getting raided more often nowadays. Wow, that guy's got some crazy lag. Alright. That guy's got some crazy lag. He's got fire bow. He's got a level 6 class. Trooper is, I think, a level 1 class. He's a healer, though. So I'm definitely screwed in this scenario. So I need to find out where they are. Luckily, I have this Great Wall tactic, which allows me to kind of explore a little bit. They might have left to go back and get hatchets. So let me see if they've left. The way to see if they've left is just to go over here to the table. Okay, it's unavailable, so that means they might still be around. That Jarl guy just scared the crap out of me. Okay, I gotta prepare my base for getting totally wrecked. I have not prepared it for a while, so we've got to prepare for this. First thing we're gonna do is this is not the fanfare I wanted, but we're gonna go ahead and put this in here. So, ta-da! We've got 20 of our 60 forged fasteners in our stable. The horse does not exist in the game yet, but it is going to happen at some point, and now no one can steal that from me. So All right, so they haven't come back yet. Maybe they've left me alone. Maybe they've gone somewhere else where they can fight better. Maybe they saw level 2 walls and they were like, no thanks. Who knows? I don't know why they left. Honestly, they would have totally destroyed me. You know, that guy having a fire bow and then having just a friend who's a level 1 healer, that would have just absolutely wrecked me. There's nothing I could have done to it. It would have just literally just slaughtered me. So I'm not sure. I'm glad they're gone, but I'm pretty nervous right now. Okay, well, I don't want to leave my base for obvious reasons right now. So we're gonna work on my stable. We got this horseshoe here that I've been saving up for you guys. Let's see, we got a bunch of stuff. So I've been kind of messing with people that might raid me by putting out personal items in my chest, and that's really the only item they can get. Obviously these are full right now from the last time I did some farming. Again, my base is not ready to be raided. I've been growing lazy in my old age because a lot of people just don't raid. So there we go. We got all of those. There's another horseshoe. We got 4 horseshoes. Man, I need to bring some of this stuff in. This is not cheap stuff that I have sitting here. By the way, I foresee if I do enough on my stable, which I've been saving this up for a while, I foresee the thumbnail having, there's a picture of one of the bots in the game that has a finished stable. It's a little bit clickbaity of Kafir, but I'll probably put that in the thumbnail, which I guess that makes me a little clickbaity, but I'm explaining to you guys that it does not actually exist in the game. The picture does exist in the game. It's at a bot's base. So anyways, if you see that, that is what it is. Okay, so let's just go put these in our stable, get a little bit closer to that finished. Okay, so here we go. We got, boom, we are halfway done with our horseshoes. And we are halfway done with our bridles. And the nails we can do pretty easily, but I always have need of my nails. And the biggest thing is getting enough forged fasteners, and we did 20 out of the 60 in this episode. So we made a lot of progress today on our stable. If the saddle ever does get added to the game, like if they add horses to the game, then we will be well on our way to get there. Okay, so it's been 4 minutes left, and they're not back. I'm gonna just assume that they've moved on, and so I'm gonna move on. You know, this experience has made me realize I just need to get ready. So we're gonna bring some stuff to give to Odin's. As a free-to-play player, we cannot afford to just sit on this much wealth. This is not smart. I was not being smart right now by doing this. So we are going to get rid of some of it. All right, the raid is ending. We're gonna go ahead and put this and this in here. And then we're gonna take out our instigator boots to hopefully repair those. And we'll leave the pendants in there. That way, you know, when they'll be there safely when we need them. Our camp is under attack with 9 seconds left in the raid. So not sure what that's about. These guys, I'm not sure what's going on there. They're gone now because the raid's over. So I don't know. I'm not sure what that was about. All right, we're going to enter the popular district because we need the repair table and we need to get the new quest for the day. All right, so here we are. Going to go over here. We're going to turn in our quest for 30 silver. Great. And craft a strong hatchet for 30 more silver. That is a good. Definitely need hatchets. I'm going to go ahead and turn in all of this stuff. Now, some of you might be like, why are you turning in some of these things? You can use some of these things. And the answer is, oh, crap, I can't do that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put it in Pathfinder 2. Pathfinder 2 is really helpful. If I'm going to do Hell's Envoy, I need Pathfinder 2. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put this stuff into Pathfinder 2. It's not going to be a ton of points. But it's enough to where basically as a free-to-play player, as someone who doesn't have a lot, if I don't offload this stuff, then it's going to eventually be taken from me. I cannot protect my stuff. But once I submit it into the altar of Odin's, no one can take it from me. Okay, we're going to the repair table. We got our Instigator helmet, and we need to get 13 more silver to be able to repair my Instigator boots. So let me go my district and collect some taxes because I should be able to get that 13 silver. And 26 silver. Okay. I feel a little bit bad. I'm a free-to-play player, but I've been playing for so long that when the devs added the districts, I got a bunch of districts for free. And I realized that I can use the repair table in ways that a lot of you guys can't. Like, you're going to be spending so much silver to repair things. But hopefully by the time you get to level 99, you're going to get at least close to the same district level. It just requires a lot of grinding. You're going to want to first put your silver into upgrading your district, and that way you get more silver. But it does, I mean, I just spent pretty much all my silver to repair my Instigator set. So I'm barely upgrading my district level. It's something that I think the devs need to work on. It is not very friendly. District levels, the grind is just a little too intense for free-to-play players. Okay, so I'm going to grab my already damaged fire dagger and all the pendants, and we're going to go to Odin's and see if we can't unlock some of the caches in Odin's. Okay, so I have my fire dagger. I've got my Instigator helmet. The boots are obviously repairing. But the helmet does 20% extra damage, so it's still going to make a huge difference. But I did forget bows, and I will want to have some bows for this, so I'm going to go ahead and put this stuff away. Oh, wow, I just got a bow. Nice. And then I'm going to go back and get those bows. I am going to go ahead and start the tournament because, you know, once it starts, I have 20 minutes, and I have a feeling I'm going to be able to get a lot of points from killing just the first floor of Odin's. All right, so I've got this crappy dagger. It does 20 damage. I don't think it's gonna one-shot him. It might, but I'm gonna just grab these blue ones as well because might as well, right? The main reason I have the green one is so that I can use it for my horse. All right, that was perfect. 186 damage. So let's go and let's kill this guy. And there we go. Alright, got 125 points, pretty good. So this one's gonna be a little tricky. I'm gonna hit him, it won't one-shot him. Switch to my little dagger, and then I'm going to get out of there. There we go, that went pretty well. I kinda wanted to aggro the little guy so that he would flip the other way, but it's fine. Okay, so he got one hit off, but that was a pretty good trade, considering that now I'm, you know, one hit and I kill the giant. So that's a pretty good trade-off. Now I'm going to switch over to a bow and switch to Pathfinder. I'm going to start out without my helmet. I just don't want to lose any durability on it. So we're going to do this for now. See how we're doing in this tournament. Ah, we're almost first place. We just need to kill one giant. I bet we'll get there. All right, here we go. 50 points. Let's go kill a giant. No, I didn't. Crap. There we go. Alright, we're gonna run around, long run around. Okay, here we go. Basically, I want to make sure both of these giants are facing the way that I want them to face. There we go. That should do it. Hopefully that will get me enough time. I should have activated that giant skill, but come on, 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 come on. Yes. Okay, great. We did it. All right, let's see where we are in the tournament. We're 100 points from first. Perfect. That was really good. And perfect. Really good. Ah, that is awesome. Oh, crap. Crap. Dang it. That was not good. I mean, it wasn't horrible, but it also was not good. Woo! You see that? I don't know if I needed to do it. I might have gotten away anyways, but it felt like a clutch move right there. Switching over to my little lame dagger and getting away with that. All right, we're going to run around the long way. Make them activate their skills. Honestly, I would have gotten away even if I hadn't activated their skills on this one because it was such a long distance, but oh well. Okay, so we're going to kill this guy. Let's see what we're doing on the tournament. Ooh, we are third place right now. And boom, we are now first place. Just by a little bit though. Nice silver or steel and gold pendant. Let's see what we got from these guys. Rope. Fire traps, that's nice. And now we are more securely in first place. Let's see where we're at. Yes, we hit the 3,000 mark. Perfect. That should keep us in first place because we are in level 91, and I haven't seen a lot of people my level hit 3,000. I mean, it's possible, but it's unlikely. And sadly, guys, I just looked at the time. And so we do not have time. Oh, I can open the silver. Okay, I'm going to open the silver pendant real quick. And then in the next episode, we will focus on getting the steel. Steel. I always get it wrong. Steel pendants for the noble cash. Here we go. So we will open the noble treasury. And then after that, I'm going to end this episode. But in the next episode, we'll use those gold and wood pendants to finish out and get the rest of the loot. All right, so these are some good points. We can use it at the altar, and then decent gear. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna use all this for points. I mean, the Vranax is awesome. I'll use the Vranax for some sneak attacks. Actually, now that I have a fire dagger, I mean, I might use it. Yeah, I'm going to use the Vranax. I'm going to keep it. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, I will be able to get those steel plates out. We'll go test out some Bandit 2 with, PvP skills. And then after that, we'll get these caches. We'll do all of that in the next episode, and it should be a lot of fun. All right, guys. I'll see you next time.